and EA Jr. took the morning to get out and go help him do another herping video. We're having a little trouble on our get up and go. We saw a run over, what kind of snake?
Milk snake.
Milk snake in the road, which is similar to a what?
Coral snake.
Coral snake.
I'm right.
I'm having serious troubles with my Progo apparatus here. And so if it falls down, what? Oh, there it is on the left. Anyway, so I thought I'd let you take a ride with us. This is the foothills of the Appalachian mountain chain. This is Cheaha. Well, this is the National Forest right here. You can come in from several different sides of this area. And we drove as far east as we could, leaving Birmingham to get the full range to go over the top and pop back out of the west side of the mountains. And I thought I'd show it to you. If the camera falls down, then we'll do something different. What's that? Telephone? It's a long drive from where we got off the interstate. I had my my maps on, and it said it was like 40 minutes. You don't have to wait through 40 minutes of this, because I will turn it off in a minute. Because to you, I don't even know if you can see the hills are hills or the valleys are valleys. That smacking is EA Jr. chewing some gum, in case you're curious. But if we see an animal crossing the road, we will get out and harvest. As long as it's not like a, you know, a Cape buffalo or Cape deer or Cape Crusader or something like that. Also, I got an opportunity this morning to teach EA Jr. something. He thought if I started watching these DC movies that I might become a fan, because he's a big time fan. He and a lot of other people on Earth. But can anyone tell me, he could not, what DC stands for without looking it up? Now you can cheat and you can look it up. You can, what does DC stand for in the DC comics? Don't do that. Just really think about it. And if you had to look it up, just be honest and say, okay, yeah, I had to look that one up. Because when he found out, he said, ugh. I could see the disappointment in his eyes, because it wasn't such a impressive thing. Mind grasping are his words. If you're feeling a little car sick, just, you can get up front with us if you want to. But it's an absolutely beautiful ride up here. We come sometimes once a year. They have a bike, not necessarily a race thing, that you go up here and you ride your bikes, blah blah blah. And I rode my bike not one year. That was the Great Smoky Mountains. We'd take our bikes on when we were kids, and my mother would let us out at the top of hills like this. Of course, they are a lot taller than this in the Great Smoky Mountains, but she'd let us ride to the bottom. Yeah, probably not a good idea, but it's the fastest those little BMX bikes ever got. Them jokers get so fast. Scary to death. So we're looking for animals on the road. Hang on, EA Jr. wants to say something. You want to turn the camera off so you can ask him private?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Oh, you don't have anything to say? So tell me in the comments, what do you think DC stands for when it comes to DC Comics? Only thing is, you're going to see somebody else's comment before you get there, so you just got to be honest. It's easy to take the easy street when it comes to my incredible trivia questions. But it's like I told EA, you know, your mama's so big I can see her on Google Maps. I wanted to show you one of the Scenic overlooks, and I missed it. I just flew past it like I was Mario Kart. But what, son? You thought I was gonna say Mario Andretti, didn't you? No, I didn't. Huh? So I turned the camera off and back on because EA Junior's teaching me about the difference in Mario Kart, Mario, and Luigi, because he said what I said doesn't make sense. So what's the difference? Who's Mario and who?
Mario and Luigi.
So who's Luigi?
His plumber friend. They're plumbers.
Oh, they're both plumbers.
They're like Irish plumbers. And they
Irish or Italian?
Irish.
They're Irish
That's
plumbers.
cool.
They're trying to bust out with an accent doesn't help narrow down what country they're from or what their nationality is. But I thought the reference to I pass it like Mario Kart was
You said no. You said you went past it like your Mario Kart. Mario Kart isn't a person.
but we had that gigantic Mario Kart racetrack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mario Kart is a game, not a person. And Mario drives his car, and a lot of other Mario characters drive cars.
So then he goes on and says, "You did not grow up with any video games, did you?" I said, "No. I grew up with a bicycle." and
Outdoors.
and that's it. I think I had a pocket knife, walkie-talkies once till I broke the antenna. And then my dad said, "Okay, you blew it. No more antennas." And then what else? Bicycle. I had a BB gun. I had the Eagle Eye G.I. Joe. You could look through the back of his head. And I had another one that you could flex his arm and he'd make a little muscle. Really, you could bend his arm up. He just looked at me like I was on drugs or dog food, one of the three.
No cat food, no dog food.
The cool thing about those,
On drugs or dog food.
so anyway, you're interrupting story time. I forgot what I was talking about. Now we got to go all the way back to the bottom of the mountain and start over. Joe's dog food. Anyway, I had hush. Well, I think we're near the store. I don't know. I think we're on the side with the store. I'm getting a little car sick.
Oh,
What'd you say?
something.
What was it?
I don't think it was a snake, but like a giant cricket. It looked like a giant cricket laid over.
Was it
It was
like a
this big around.
the BBG? What color was it?
It was grayish, darkish, black, brown.
Black. The BBG, big black grasshopper. Those are the kind that's red under their wings. They're kind of neat. If you step on them, more squirts out of them than, I don't know, than toppings on ice cream. Huh?
I know the big black grasshoppers.
BBGs.
And they eat garden food. Flowers.
And they eat everything.
They're huge.
They're huge.
What season do they come in? 'Cause I haven't seen them recently.
Now, in the spring. When there's new life everywhere. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. Bicycles. Being a kid. But now I didn't watch TV. I did not play inside much.
You had instruments too, though, right?
Instruments, like medical instruments? What do you mean?
Like instruments that you play music on.
I had a piano.
And you're good at sax.
I had a saxophone. Welcome to Cheaha State Park, highest point in Alabama. I'm gonna go straight and give you a look around. Now I took y'all up here a long time ago. I walked on the trails flipping rocks for scorpions. I remember that.
Yeah.
Because somebody said in the comments that I was messing up the landscape flipping over rocks in the in this thing. I'm gonna let them go. What is this place? This is, it's got a name. I've brought y'all here before. This trail is over 130 miles. You are responsible for your own safety. Rescues are costly and consuming. Prepare for the inherent risk involved for use of this trail. What was this place called? I'll tell you what's cool. There's more Subarus up here than anywhere. I don't want to count them. We'll head back. There's 1,
2.
Okay, there's only 2.
Subaru is for hiking.
Yeah. Well, if you have a Subaru, you gotta have a dog too.
True.
If you have a Subaru and don't have a dog, then
You're a disgrace.
you're not a true Subarist. Okay, so we're gonna turn around.
Nice Audi, boys.
Emergency landing zone.
Oh, like a helicopter landing zone?
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, lifesaver. See it down on the bottom.
No. Oh yeah.
So they will come and look for you. I guess if you get lost. But they encourage you to not get lost.
When you were flipping rocks and stuff, you put them back down, right? Put them right back where they were.
Yeah, we put the rocks back. But some people who finally go outside tend to want to worship nature, and that's not a good thing. Of course, you want to be a good steward of everything that's around us and not be reckless or and all that, but one good flood coming down the ravine we were in moves many rocks. He who brings water bringeth the rocketh moveth. So right around here, you'll come across a gap here with no hands or feet, according to that sign. So this is the store.
Okay, Cheaha State Park entrance. Here's the entrance.
Okay, so this is the entrance. There is a park rangerette. That is. No, that's a dude. Okay, park ranger. This is the store.
Conservation officer. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's me.
That is the. Huh? You usually have to pay to go in here. This is a stress-free zone. You usually have to pay to go in here, but she let me bypass that option because I told her we're just going to do a drive-through and show you all the park and everything. I promised her I would not have fun. So she said, okay, if you're not going to have fun, then you don't have to pay. So this looks about the same. But anyway, there's campgrounds up here. The Rock, what's the rock called?
Rocky Mountain.
No, goofball. Where people walk out on that rock.
Oh, Bald Rock.
Bald Rock. Calling it Bald Rock is a little offensive.
It's not his fault that he doesn't have hair.
That's true.
Or moss.
diapers. You don't remember?
Is this where it is? Bald Rock?
I think so. Bald Rock Lounge is straight.
Lodge.
Picnic area to the left. Upper campground lodge. We should have went left. You can't turn around. Once you're in and you're stuck. Hey, there's a bike trail back there. Yeah, I shouldn't have went this way.
Okay, you can.
Lodge at Bald Rock. Okay, we'll do the lodge. I'm gonna show you the lodge up here. I think this is the right way, and then we will turn around and go back. Yeah, it's all one way back there. We won't go out to Bald Rock, huh?
So it's like you have to make a loop.
Yeah. This lodge is pretty neat, actually. Ooh, they're doing a little renovating.
Ooh, nice.
But I'm going to show it to you anyway. There it is. When I grew up and built a house, it's going to look like that. But it's not going to be up here.
Is that, do people go in that building?
I've never been in that building.
What do they do in it? Or what do people do in it?
So I have no idea what they do in there. I have been in there. I came up here, I don't know if it was a birthday party or a wedding.
I remember.
God, that was
Stressful.
I was probably 10, so that was 10 years ago. Gosh, so there's, I guess this spot we're on is the highest point. There is a house over there, like a full house.
Inside Cheaha.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So this on the left is a bunch of campgrounds. Oh, you can't tell. It all looks the same.
I wonder why people can't do it. A lot of people camp down here.
They have cabins up here too. You just come camp to get away. You can get out and hike. You can ride bikes. You can hike. You can ride bikes. And then when you're done with that, you can hike. And then you can ride bikes. Or if you just don't want to hear or see anybody else, you can come up here and just kind of be in your own little
Pulpit rock.
quiet space. I guess there's a rock that's like a pulpit, like in a church or something.
What's a pulpit?
The pulpit's where the preacher stands and populates the people. That's not church, where they stand and preach.
Oh, a pole. Okay. Pope.
I wonder if those are native people or they're transplanted here. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got to get out of here because I'm sure when the lady came out of the little box. What? Was that loud?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cabins on the right. Sorry, you can't see them. When the lady came out of her little box to talk to us about entering, I noticed she put on rubber gloves. So I'm assuming they do like complete body searches to make sure you're not bringing weapons in here. I guess that's what it was for. So we're gonna be out. I think we're gonna pop out back by the hotel and we'll see it in a minute. We're popping out. Alright, here we go. Now, this is the hotel. We have eaten breakfast up here. Twice or once. once doesn't have a. Oh, look how clear it is out there. We have been up here. This is where they let that eagle go a long time ago. Remember, you and I came up here back when you had on your little.
Oh yeah.
Your little, what you call it? You look like. You had your little hoodie. Like, you look kind of like the Unabomber dude or whatever. Remember?
That was cold.
That's a cold.
That was during the winter, wasn't it? It was cold.
This is Vista Cliffside Restaurante.
Oh my.
Stop. So we're getting out here. Do you want to stop at the store and go in and get a product to put in your face?
Well, I don't think they're open. I don't know.
Well, let's go see.
Okay.
Yeah, they're open. There's cars there. Let's hang on. That thing washes your windshields if you get really close.
Oh yeah. I think they have to add the soap first.
I think that's all it is. Okay, so we made it around and through and back to the other side, all around the cabin, came back out here. Now we're gonna see, I got my wallet. I need to do something with this piece of gum in my mouth. It's been in there about an hour.
Same.
She's trying to sport a Brave Wilderness hat. So we're gonna go inside and see if it's open. Check it out. Once we get in. Have you seen me? Eastern Spotted Skunk, Striped Skunk. So here is the store. We're jamming inside. Yeah, check it out.
Best ice cream.
Briars.
Oh yeah, that right there, that Reese's one.
Go Briars or go home. I'm going with option that.
I don't know, if you chew
Right
gum,
there.
you get something really cold, it hurts.
So let's see where they have. Old fashioned PJs.
Sausage.
That's a honking hunk of sausage, homie. Huh?
I'm going this way.
Alright, go. Alligator snapper. I wonder if you set that out in the road and people pull it over, if you could put a string on it and then tug it, if it would freak people out. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. Okay, it's time to. I shall purchase. That's if I can use a card in here. I'll tell you what else he's getting. We're impulse buying, which is probably not a good idea. He's getting this. Snakes in Alabama and Mississippi. I'm getting this Big Mama. See, that's not
Oh, right
offensive.
there.
He really got on to me for making the Your Mama So Big joke.
It was a scar. It could be a scarlet.
What did you call it?
A milk snake. I think
There's a milk snake.
that's
I think it was a scarlet.
I
Okay,
think it's
quick.
a
I need a
scarlet.
cherry coke.
The
What are you
scarlet
getting?
is a cool
Teriyaki.
snake.
What's the other one?
Teriyaki and a little chub.
Little chub. Okay. Okay, we're shuffling
We
off.
harvested.
We just spent. Hey man.
How's it going?
But we just spent. Come here. We just spent $33
On snacks.
in snacks. How much was that hat?
I don't know. Your hat was probably all of it.
My hat was 16.
Okay, that was.
Oh, your snake guide was $8.
That snake guy.
So that's not so bad.
It's okay. It was a necessity.
Snake guides are necessities. So now we're getting out of here.
Especially
So
when
you
you're
can say
herping.
bye to the store.
There's
right now.
coral snake mimics, and the milk snake is also.
Okay, we're
coral
correcting
snake.
ourselves. We're sitting in the wagon. So we saw either the Scarlet King
Little chub.
or Scarlet King or what? We're putting up stuff.
Scarlet King or King. I mean, Scarlet King or just a scarlet.
Or just a scarlet.
And I know it's not a milk snake. Milk snake is way too bright.
Hang on, we're about to back up. It's actually really crowded up here.
But the Scarlet Kings and Scarlets and milk snakes are all mimics.
So we are heading. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry there, car. Almost backed in front of a car. Oh, good, it was a Subaru. They got great crash ratings.
Oh, the Hyundai, not Subaru.
No, the other one.
Oh, I see. I'll go ahead and eat a little chub.
Where's my little,
Your little chub?
no, my little thingy, whatever I bought, whatever it's called.
You bought a little chub. Oh, your hat?
No, I didn't either. I bought the other thing in the back. Yeah, give me my hat too. I gotta represent. Now in front of us, I believe that's the warden.
Oh, you didn't buy a little chub.
I said that about 8 times.
You bought a spicy chub.
I remember when I was little bitty, my dad, I don't know if you can see that. My dad, they had these in jars in stores. And he would give me one. And I'll eat it.
I remember when you ate dog food.
I've eaten dog biscuits, but everybody's tried a dog biscuit. If you're a dog owner and have not eaten a dog biscuit, then you need to do it.
It's delicious.
No, they're not really delicious. I wish I had somebody. See, the problem with opening this little thing I have is it's got a bunch of vinegar in this pack, and it's all gonna dump in my lap. No, I can open it. Don't do that.
No, I just wanted to feel and see if it actually did.
No, you want to like poke a hole in it. Stop. So now we're headed down. I don't know if in a video you can't really tell up from down. I guess you can tell if that car in front of us is slowly disappearing. But so we're gonna go down here. They're doing. We talked to one of the ladies in the store, and they said this lake we're looking for is actually closed because they're doing road work. What'd you do? Did you just drop that thing between the seats?
Yeah, I did.
Is it in the French fry zone? You'll never find it.
It's in the French fry zone. And it's gonna stink up.
Oh, you'll never find it. You gotta find it.
Oh, okay, I found it. Ugh. Wait, is that it? Or is that a snake? Boom.
Better eat that. There's
Can't.
nothing wrong with that.
It fell in between the seat where all the nasty crusties are.
No, that's the French fry zone, and I vacuum in here regularly. I can't believe you wasted that.
I'm sorry, I have a little chub I'll eat.
Alright, eat that. I'll open this.
That thing's awesome. This is not vinegar like yours.
I know, I should have got.
A little chub.
No.
I like big chub.
Hush. Oh no, the whole road is blocked. Man, we drove a long way.
Well, we gotta walk.
Man, it's about 10 miles from here.
It's 1 mile ahead. It says there's a detour. Does that take us to?
Okay. Yeah, it says there's a detour, but I think it's blocked on the other side too. And this, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, is why you call before you go.
Yes, it is.
We're about 2 hours into this trip. What is wrong with you?
I was hacked up a little chub. Is that good?
It's real good. It's like drinking or eating a hot dog
Soaked in
that's
vinegar.
sat in vinegar for a year.
This is good too. It's a little chub.
Yeah, I know that. You said that about 6,000
Look.
times.
It's kind of hard to eat. It's so fat.
So eventually we will be out of the Appalachian mountain chain completely. That is an incredibly fast bike. Oh, it's a motorcycle.
Huh?
I thought, man, that thing's coming fast.
Dirt bike.
You know, I may have taken you in a creek up here a long time ago. Now that's a bicycle.
Oh, they're gonna be struggling once they get up this hill. But he's probably so tired.
he's probably not struggling at all. People who ride those bikes like that up and down these hills.
Know what they're doing?
Yeah.
It's so greasy.
We had to pull over, which I'm glad we did, because I was driving that Mario Kart. Because there's a detour sign right there. You know what we forgot to do while we're in that store?
Get ice cream?
No. Go make potties. They said this is a detour. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been on this road. Oh.
Got some of your Coke?
No. You can't waterfall it in here, you'll spill it everywhere.
I wasn't gonna waterfall it.
No, you're definitely lipping it.
I'll wait till we stop and catch us some smooth, rough greens.
Yeah, we're gonna try to find some rough greens. I gotta quit eating this thing.
If they're in the bushes. A little skinny.
Oh, I gotta get rid of this thing.
Or a little baby chub.
Okay, I just threw my vinegar sausagette out.
Vinegar, little chub. Where are everybody's parked right here?
They're hiking or biking.
Oh. We're smiting.
I've got to stop for a minute and dump the vinegar out of this pack thing right here. Okay, give me the trash bag. Give me the bag.
Alright.
What else is in there?
Trash, nothing else.
So we just spent $30 and that's all I got. That's half a vinegar sausage.
Oh, don't slow down.
He took off his seatbelt. He asked me if he could take his seatbelt off while we're going slow on these roads. So I said, yeah. And I thought I saw a snake, and he's leaned up against the dash looking for snakes. And I slammed on the brakes, and as his face hit the dash,
No, it was my arms.
his arms, they all folded up behind his head. He said, "Daddy, it's a root." So anyway, what are you laughing at?
You slammed the brakes so hard.
I didn't.
It's just really sensitive. Must be seeing
Here is a bridge. You know what that means? Turn off the wagon and get out. I've never went over a bridge and kept going. Do y'all remember my story about only Chevrolet? How come every Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and all of them have one light out? They always do. Look at this. Oh man, I want a metal detector here where there's a car coming this way with only one light. True, it's one of the running lights. Pretty awesome. We are way out in the middle of now here. Okay, I'm not gonna look, but I'm gonna turn the camera. What are you doing?
Looking.
You say anything? Yeah, here it comes. Chevrolet, one light. Why is that? Oh, hey, I see a snake. It's on this limb. Come up here with me. No, don't mess it up. It's brown. It's on that limb right there. Here comes the car right here.
I can get that. I can get that.
Do you see it?
I see it. It can't be that bad.
Is that a rough green? It's just brown?
I can get that.
No, come up here and get my boots on. You can walk out there. I see it from here. I can't believe it. I see it sitting there. There's cars coming. Hold up. Open the back and get... My problem is I gotta go to the restroom so bad I can't... I don't care what... Those are the big ones. Yours are in the bucket. I'm trying to keep my eye on it. Do y'all see it? There's a tree. It ain't a biter. It's a... I mean, it may bite, but it ain't gonna hurt. God, this car is going so fast. Look how fast they're stinking going. Like freaking idiots. Slow down. What? Yeah, it does. It'll drop in the water. Look, those rocks are going to be slick.
Okay.
I don't know how deep it is. Oh, you wore my boots. Please don't fill them up with water. Do you see it?
Uh-huh. But it's really deep.
Oh my goodness. How deep is it? Is it real deep?
I don't know, but I'm gonna walk really slow.
It's looking at you.
If it bites me...
Son, it's not a... It's a mouse about the size of a fly.
If it drops
You
me,
got on a Brave Wilderness hat and you're afraid to grab that snake.
I'm not afraid to grab it. I'm getting even closer.
I would come down there and get it.
Oh, I can grab it right now.
Okay, just be careful. Really, if you put your hand around there, go ahead and hang on or it's going to just fall off and you've wasted all this time. Don't grab the limb.
Where should I grab it? Body?
Just reach around there and get the body.
Right here?
Yes. Faster than that. Son, grab that snake or I'm going to come get it. Hurry. Not in the back.
Okay. Right here?
Son, you know how ridiculous we sound?
Ah, he just bit me. Dang it.
He didn't bite you.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
It's gone. It fell right in the water and went under that rock.
This rock?
Yes.
I can still get him.
I want to go in there and spank my son.
He did bite me.
I know, but
But it didn't hurt.
I know it doesn't hurt. His mouth's the size of a fly.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this rock, okay?
Okay, if it's all of a sudden there's a black snake under there, then don't grab it.
Where is it?
You let all the dust fly away.
Tell me if you see it go away.
I cannot believe we just lost that. All right, come on back up. We'll find another one. It's gone.
Okay.
Well, this just went from a Scenic drive at the foothills of the Appalachians to I'm getting in the water. Sorry. Okay, if we go slow. Now, I've shown y'all this many times. A lot of these limbs have snakes hanging in them. And this little fella,
Might still be down here.
well, I don't know if it's still gonna, this one's gonna be down here, but hang on, hop out of the water. I'm gonna try to look and see. But I do think if we get in, head downstream a little ways, when we come back, it may be back there. Yeah, that thing was brown and it hit the water and absolutely disappeared. So we need to cross. We'll go right here.
Yeah, there's a limb hanging over there.
Oh, be careful in this stuff. Always look from a distance because there could be a venomous snake on the log or around the log.
I'm gonna walk over there and grab that.
Let's go this way. So I have to climb through all that.
Oh, okay.
Snake, snake, snake. Oh my goodness. I just missed it. I just missed it right here.
Really freaked me out.
Well, I hesitated because I wasn't sure if it was a tiny moccasin or something.
I'm gonna...
I'm going this way.
Okay.
That's 2.
So, it's a good sign that there's gonna be more. Possibly. Yeah!
What'd you do?
I stepped on a limb and it broke. Oh, you can go over here. See that? There might be a snake over there.
Okay, we gotta go slower and look thoroughly.
You see him?
We'll walk over to it gently and look. I've got on my glasses and I've got your glasses on you. I hope it's not hindering what you see. Let's do a test.
Snake, Daddy.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
What kind is it?
That is a
It looks like a...
that is a northern water. No, it's not venomous.
Okay.
Or it is a... Oh, hold on. Let me get closer. Oh, doggone it. That was a fast snake. I thought it was a middle water snake. I didn't get close enough. God, that joker was fast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
I had the grabbers. You could have got it.
Well, it'll get through those. That's just to get a snake we don't want near us away from us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna slowly go up here. Now remember, if you see a snake just sitting on rocks, most of the time, well, a lot of the time it's gonna be venomous. And I know that's is estimation a word, assuming, but I've found rattlesnakes just sitting on rocks. I've found copperheads just sitting on rocks. I've found water moccasins just sitting on big rocks. But all these water snakes are usually in trees or on pieces of wood.
Oh, look at all those hanging over.
I rarely see them just sitting on rocks. Look, you're gonna bust your toe. Don't.
I know that's slippery. Look.
I'm trying to look.
That was a cool fish. I didn't even want to go in and grab it because I knew it looked a lot different.
We ain't ever just gonna snatch one off a limb.
Yeah.
Now go ahead.
Trying to get a good look.
Okay, hold on, go slow. Remember how tiny that brown one was? The one I missed a minute ago. What, are you getting ate up mosquitoes?
Spider webs and everything just crawling along my leg. That's the snake that we last saw.
That's 3 snakes we have seen since we stopped the wagon.
Could we have got that snake without a problem?
The one that I wasn't gonna...
Without it, like, hurting us?
Which one?
The one that you said was like a water moccasin?
No, I said it looked like a water snake. Let's turn around and head up. The rocks don't look so big the other way. And the creek's wider.
Oh, see that one ring? Okay.
Okay, we're gonna head back upstream. This place is incredibly beautiful. There goes some state park ranger fella. You know what, let me just, you know why I carry these most of the time? You see that spider web? You see that one I missed? It just went in my eyeball.
Oh, I see some hanging.
We got some good limbs up here. We've made it to the other side. He's kind of beating himself up about missing that snake. It's not a big deal. You know, you have to do this a lot. Like our friend Brandon, not Bottle Guy, but Brandon, our herping buddy. He's got lightning hands and he knows what a snake is, what kind it is, how hard it bites if it does bite right off the bat, so he doesn't hesitate. we hesitate because we are not as skilled in doing this. There's is it Ebenezer? Was the pile of rocks in the Bible a spot? I think that's what it was called. I could be wrong on my theology, but I don't know. You have to admit, this is an absolutely beautiful creek. There's not one piece. I saw one tiny piece of glass back there, and that was it. All right, slow down and look on this log towards the end of it, the one in the water. It's been about 30 more minutes. 30 days later. And nothing. So this is proof that snakes only hang out where people get out of their cars. Okay, maybe not. So we're gonna check this log up here. This tree that's fallen over. We're gonna walk up to it slowly.
Got like the down back on.
Alright, so we went a lot further and didn't see any more. But that ain't bad. Just pull over on the side of the road and see 3.
Yeah. Sadly, we didn't catch.
So we're gonna head on to the next stop. We are, I believe we're at the end of the detour and about to be on the road again. In detour. So the tour is over right here. Okay. We have found Lake Cheaha. So we're about to park and get out and walk after this truck turns around and does its thing.
Here we are.
We have made it. Let me see what that truck's doing back there. Oh, it's backing up too. Okay, so that means we gotta just go over here and park on the side. I'm in the crash zone if somebody comes flying on this curb.
True.
This is what I was telling you. This is the spot where they're doing construction, and you can walk down here.
It's 2 miles, I think.
Is it 2 miles? We'll see.
Be a long walk.
Oh, look, there's a sign that says there's snakes down here.
Ooh.
That's a venomous snake, though. Look at its head. Now, that's not the way you tell if a snake is venomous. I know, I hear you. I'm just kidding. 1 mile later. Flash flood area. That means we got to be getting close to the bottom. I mean, actually, I know where we are. The opening over here to the right, I believe, is where the lake is. And if you go down here to the bottom and start walking the same distance back uphill through the creek, you run into the falls. And it's been a moon or 3 since I was there. Yeah, this is a long walk. There's where the falls drain, Aka Creek. So we're almost there.
Oh.
One more corner. You okay?
Finally.
He said, Daddy, let's walk in. So, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. It's been 2 miles. We're almost at the end of our 2-mile trek. The bummer is, it is uphill about a mile of it, and the other half is uphill too, so that makes it easy. Good. We made it. A lot of trees down. The lady told me they were doing Gonna do construction around here. I guess it got put off. Almost looks abandoned. Oh, the grass has been cut. Lake Chenabe Recreation Area. Talladega National Forest. This is it. These are the trees we were looking for.
I don't know. See it?
We made it after an incredibly long walk. Sorry, horsefly. And now it's starting to rain. It's kind of clear over there, so maybe it's just a passing shower. There is a large slider on that log way out there. You see it?
Oh, whoa, yeah. That is a big thing, y'all.
Oh, these flies are terrible.
There's big frogs in there.
Now, I don't know if these trees are called catalpa trees, but I believe they are. These are where the catalpa worms are, which would be a real good place for a snake, but so far nothing. And we both have about 10 horseflies flying around our heads. I guess we're the only visitors here in a while, so
That's good though, right?
that's good if you want to be the only snack for. I'm using my horsetail.
Okay, Bess, look at this. This is
And we're gonna dig through here. Is it considered a herping success when you find the back legs of a frog? See how big it is. It's pretty big. Oh man, these things are covering me up. You ready to go 2 miles back uphill? I tell you what would be great if I had my old electric tennis racket. I'd like to zap a few of these little fellas. They finally went somewhere else for a minute. We have yet to find anything to raise a herp about since we've been down here. Oh, there's people. This is the creek that comes from the falls and spills into creating Lake Chenabe. Still nothing. We're done. We've got a 2-mile walk back to the top. We've walked this whole thing, and the only place we found any herps was just an oddball stop on the side of the road. You can hear the frogs laughing at us. Listen. So, and it's thundering. We're good though. Thanks for watching our videos.